An outstanding psychological thriller, The Machinist basically feels like Secret Window directed by David Lynch in his Lost Highway prime. Christian Bale stars as Trevor Resnick, a factory worker who has suffered from chronic insomnia for over a year. When Trevor is apparently targeted by a malicious co-worker named Ivan, he is plunged into a conspiracy that brings his own identity and sanity into question. The first thing you'll notice about The Machinist is Christian Bale's physique, that is, how scrawny he is. Bale is normally a buff, handsome guy, but here he looks almost like an alien or one of those infected vampires in I Am Legend. This film illustrates how physically harmful, as well as mentally harmful, a lack of sleep can be, and Bale's willingness to starve himself for the role shows dedication and even self-sacrifice, as his metabolism could be a wreck by the time he's middle-aged. Bale projects a frailty and mild-mannered vulnerability that renders his determination and frantic, paranoid energy later in the film all the more surprising. Bale's performance is staggering both for what we see on screen and the lengths he was prepared to go to make it as authentic as possible. The Machinist succeeds in weaving both a compelling, eerie mystery and an intriguing character study at the same time. The film takes its time to acquaint us with Trevor, who is a reserved, awkward, yet pleasant man. Bale shares great chemistry and very natural dialogue with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Aitana Sanchez-Gijon, who play a prostitute and airport waitress, respectively, and are possibly Trevor's only caring friends in the world. The dark narrative then makes a sharp 180-degree turn, forcing us to question everything we had learned about Trevor as an unknown tragedy rises to the surface. Tantalizing clues about this event and Trevor's increasingly dire situation as his paranoia worsens and he lashes out at the people around him keep us engaged until a shocking finale in which all the pieces fall neatly into place. Without giving anything away, The Machinist demonstrates how our brains can manipulate us even without us consciously realizing it, and that they can help us see clearly and screw us around, often at the same time. There isn't much else to say about The Machinist. It's just a great, raw, suspenseful, well-acted, and cleverly written movie. The stark cinematography and subdued colors reflect Trevor's tired mind, and the light, chiming feel of the soundtrack is reminiscent of the one-hour photo soundtrack. It's also nice to find a modern movie soundtrack that uses the theremin. There are some very visceral, disturbing scenes, and the editing is quite smooth, aside from one segment in which Trevor's fridge is shown oozing blood and is then promptly ignored. I realized recently that my favorite types of movies are character studies that draw us deep into the protagonist's mind, psyche, and experiences. Such films include American Psycho, Little Fish, Subject 2, and The Seventh Seal. Based on that quality, The Machinist is a definite winner. The Machinist earns 4.5 stars out of 5. Thanks for watching. Cheers.